Is the world as we know it truly as it seems? Our lives are often filled with unquestioned routines and accepted norms, but have you ever stopped to ponder the forces that shape our reality? The unseen puppet masters, the alleged 1% who control the world, they remain hidden in the shadows, their identities shrouded in mystery. One such group of individuals, often spotlighted by conspiracy theorists, is the Rothschild family. According to the theories, the Rothschilds, a family with a formidable banking empire, are said to possess unimaginable wealth that far surpasses the combined riches of the remaining 99%. The disparity is mind-boggling, isn't it? A single family controlling such vast while the majority struggle to make ends meet. Yet, it's not just the wealth that they are rumored to control, but the very strings of power that guide the course of our world. Every decision, every policy, every war and peace treaty trace back to this elite group, the Whispers say. They are depicted as puppet masters, and we, unwittingly, are their marionettes. But what is it that they allegedly do in the shadows? Whispers and rumors speak of dark practices, of hedonistic rituals, of an insatiable hunger for power and control. These aren't mere tales spun by imaginative minds, but rather echoes of theories that revolve around a reality too grim to fully comprehend. Yet the question remains, how did they amass such power? How did they manage to keep it concealed from the prying eyes of the world? The answer, some argue, lies in our own blind acceptance of the status quo, our reluctance to question, to probe, to challenge. The divide between the haves and the have-nots is not just a product of economic disparity, but a manifestation of moral bankruptcy. The pursuit of wealth, often at the cost of one's moral compass, has turned into an obsession for some, a dangerous obsession that feeds off the innocence and vulnerabilities of the many. The alleged puppet masters like the Rothschilds thrive on this divide, this imbalance. They feed off the chaos, the despair, the silent cries of the powerless. They use it to fuel their machinations, to tighten their grip on the world. But who are these puppet masters pulling the strings? As we delve deeper into the rabbit hole, the answers may surprise you, even shock you. But remember, the truth, no matter how uncomfortable, is the first step towards liberation. Behind the grand doors of power, what hidden secrets lurk? Murmured within the shadows of affluence, a chilling tale unravels, entwining even the esteemed Rothschild family in its intricate web. It is suggested that the world's most affluent 1%, including the Rothschilds, are not merely wealthy tycoons, but hedonists, pagans, and even purported Satanists. Their grandiosity, it appears, is crafted not merely from the of wealth, but also from the intricate threads of veiled, often obfuscated power dynamics. This grand canvas is marred with wild stories about the Bohemian Grove, a fortified 700-acre haven in the northern part of California. It's in this secure retreat that these influential personas are rumored to engage in hedonistic rituals and pagan practices under a veneer of secrecy. Conspiracy theorist Alex Jones makes the audacious claim of infiltrating this secluded assembly, alleging to have witnessed these rituals up close. Their immense wealth, it's suggested, grants them access to lavish pleasures, experiences that the common man could only imagine. However, it is not the pursuit of pleasure that raises eyebrows, but the supposed disregard for the well-being and rights of others. The narrative takes a more sinister turn with the revelation of the Adrenochrome conspiracy theory. This theory posits that these elites, in their warped pursuit of eternal youth and dominance, consume a psychotropic compound known as adrenochrome, extracted horrifically from human beings. The most alarming revelation yet focuses on accusations of Satanism. Hushed rumors indicate that these individuals partake in ominous rituals, swearing fealty to malefic forces in exchange for material success. This depicts a horrifying image of power acquired at the expense of moral integrity, all in the pursuit of wealth. The quest morphs into a blind chase where the ends justify any means, no matter how ethically repugnant. These disturbing allegations, although unproven theories and not hard evidence, mirror our collective discomfort with the extreme disparities in wealth and power that prevail in our society. They represent our most profound fears concerning unchecked power and potential exploitation. However, the darkness doesn't halt at the portals of power. The very institutions that are meant to enforce justice and righteousness are also under the microscope. But that's a tale for another time and another scene. What if the pillars of faith are not as virtuous as we believe? Let's delve into the sanctified halls of religious institutions, primarily focusing on the Catholic Church. The veneer of spiritual sanctity often blinds us to the alleged scandals that lurk beneath. We've all heard whispers of misconduct, abuse, and the shield of silence that is drawn around them. Now it's to introduce a theory, one that's taken the internet by storm in recent years, the Adrenochrome conspiracy. This theory suggests a systemic protection of wrongdoers within the very institutions that are meant to guide our moral compass. This conspiracy speaks not only of power and control, but also of a horrifying substance known as adrenochrome. It's a chilling thought, isn't it? That the hands that bless the faithful could also be the hands that partake in such horrific acts. The adrenochrome theory implicates the very shepherds of our faith in a dance with the devil, a dance that taints the sacred with the profane and leaves a trail of shattered innocence in its wake. What if these whispers were not just idle gossip, but the echoes of a darker truth? A truth implicates the very pillars of our faith in the exploitation of innocence for the pursuit of a fleeting and potent high. The pursuit of worldly pleasures at the cost of moral bankruptcy is a steep price to pay, a price that taints the very foundations of faith and leaves us to question the true nature of those who lead us in prayer. So, what does it truly cost to enter the circles of the rich and powerful? Have you ever asked yourself this question? The road to material wealth is often paved with compromise, sacrifices, and in some cases a total abandonment of our moral compass. The allure of luxury and power can be so captivating that we might be tempted to trade our very souls for a slice of the pie. But let's pause for a moment and consider this. What is the true price of wealth? Is it merely the accumulation of possessions? The ability to buy whatever you want, whenever you want it? Or is there a deeper cost? A hidden toll that we pay, not in dollars and cents, but in the currency of our humanity? Imagine for a moment that you've made it. You've ascended to the upper echelons of wealth and power. You have everything you've ever desired, all the materialistic treasures money can buy. But when the lights go out and you're left alone with your thoughts, what then? The irony of wealth is that it often brings with it an emptiness, a dissatisfaction, a hunger that no amount of money can satiate. It's akin to a mirage in the desert, tempting and promising, but ultimately hollow and illusory. The more you chase it, the more elusive it becomes. The pursuit of wealth, when devoid of moral grounding, can lead to a life that is superficial, lacking in substance and meaning. It can create a void, a hollowness that cannot be filled by the trappings of luxury. The sad truth is, when we sacrifice our morals and values for material gain, we might gain the world, but in the process we lose ourselves. We trade our peace of mind, our happiness, our very essence for a fleeting illusion of success. But is there another way? Can we find peace within the chaos? The answer, my friends, is yes, and it begins with looking beyond the materialistic greed and searching within ourselves to find true peace. Can we detach from the relentless pursuit of material wealth and find true peace? The world we live in is filled with distractions, pulling us in every direction with promises of happiness, satisfaction, and fulfillment. Yet how often do these material possessions truly deliver on these promises? More often than not, they leave us feeling empty, wanting more, never fully satisfied. But what if I told you that the key to true peace and contentment lies not in the external world, but within you? That's right, your inner self holds the potential for a peace so profound that no amount of wealth can compare. Imagine a life where your moral integrity is not compromised for material gain. A life where empathy and compassion are valued more than the size of your bank account. This is the path to inner peace. It's about understanding that our actions have consequences, that our decisions affect not only us but those around us. It's about finding contentment in simplicity, in the beauty of an ordinary moment. It's about realizing that the most valuable things in life aren't things at all, but experiences, relationships, and personal growth. So, how do we promote this inner peace? Start by taking a moment each day to reflect on your actions and decisions. Are they in line with your values, or are they driven by a desire for material gain? Practice empathy and compassion, not just towards others, but towards yourself as well. Remember, no one is perfect and we all make mistakes. The important thing is to learn from them and grow, and above all, remember to be grateful. Gratitude has a powerful way of shifting our focus from what we lack to what we have. It serves as a reminder that even in the midst of chaos and uncertainty, there is always something to be thankful for. In a world that glorifies wealth and materialism, choosing to walk the path of inner peace may seem like an uphill battle. But remember, the real power lies within you, not in the hands of the 1%.